correspondence because I've taken quite a few calls this week. And I've been talking to quite a few guys who have used our service, but they're also using other services. And a lot of the other services offer different ways to correspond. But a gentleman I just talked to was telling me that he spent tens of thousands of dollars on chat on another site, and then went over to try to meet the women that he was chatting with. And when he got there, it was very difficult to meet the women. He met virtually none of the women that he was chatting with. And the women that he did finally meet, nothing really came of it. And when I heard about how much money he was spending, I'm like, well, why? I mean, why did you do that? Why spend all that money on chat instead of just going over and meeting the women first and then chatting or then writing? I mean, that's what I did when I met my wife. And that's why I've always been so adamant about the fact that you don't have to do chat. You don't have to write letters even on our site. You can go over and you can meet the women first. We have offices located in many parts of the world where these women obviously come from that are on the site, and you can go over and we'll help you meet these women. There's different ways we do that with our group tours, with our executive program I just talked about, with our clubs, and even with one-on-one introductions. There's lots of different ways that you can go over and meet these different women without spending countless hours and money chatting or even writing to them. So this is something that's really important to me, and it's something I really want to talk about because, guys, I'm here to tell you, nothing's ever going to happen if you're just on your keyboard and you're just writing letters back and forth every day. It's just not. You know, you may want to write a few letters before you go over. Fine, I understand that, not a problem. But are you going to write for 8 months, a year, 5 years, and then finally go over? There's no point. And I know men that have done that. And there's really no reason to do that. Very, very difficult. I will tell you that in all the time I've been doing this, most of the men, when they go over, even if they've been writing to women, if they go over on a group tour, they're going to be meeting lots of different people, not just the women they were writing to. And statistically, from what I've seen, they're going to end up marrying women that they never wrote to. Okay, that were never on their radar screen, but when they finally went over and they finally met the women they were writing to and all these other women, they find that the connection, the chemistry, was better with women they never even wrote to. As was my case. I never wrote one single letter. And I met my wife at one of our socials, which will be now, 18 years ago.
I can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me. In bed with my worst enemy.
Never wrote a letter, never saw her profile. I never wrote a letter to anyone. But when I was there, and look, we've been doing it for 20 years. I met her 18 years ago. That means I've only been to a few socials before I met her. But when I met her, I knew that was it. The chemistry was there, and I knew that we were going to be married. And a year and a half later, we were married. I didn't spend time, I didn't spend money, I didn't spend any effort on writing letters or chat or anything before I met her. And so I do these blogs every once in a while because I talk to you guys out there and I hear what you're going through and what you're doing. And to me, you don't need to do it. And I know you want that comfort level of, well, you know, I have this communication with this woman and I want to go over and meet her and maybe I'll have a backup plan, maybe I'll do a tour. I get that. And you can do that. When you join a tour, we give you credits actually to write to women for free. And if you want to spend some money writing to women and you want to spend some of your time writing to women before you go, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm talking about is just going on and on and on and on with chat or even with letters, where you really don't need to do that. You know, you can just simply look at the site, find the women you're interested in. If you want to send some letters to those women first, fine. If you get some introduction letters from women that you'd like to respond to, fine. I understand all that, but guys, let's not just keep doing this letter back and forth forever. Get on a plane, go over, meet the women.
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Interested? Learn more at
Bangkok-women.com.
If If you enjoyed this video or want more information, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel.